I saw a movie trailer this morning. It was played to me by the team, and I was blown away. I said, wait, is this an American movie? Is it a 20th Century Fox, or is it one of those TMG funny stuff? Whose movie is this? It looks really cool. And then I was told, well, actually, it's Halloween coming up, obviously we know that, and a locally made film called Hell Trip will be screened at the Labia's Horror Fest this weekend. The movie was directed by Patrick Garcia, and Patrick Garcia joins you right now. Patrick, I know I've got a very short window of opportunity to chat to you, my friend. What a trailer. You should teach those Americans how to do trailers, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Patrick, you've got a long and illustrious career. Just tell us a little bit about yourself quickly before we talk about the movie. And I know Jade Hubner's in that movie as well. I remember the face just looking at the trailer. But just tell us a little bit about yourself, your history.
Right. Well, I started out in the film industry a couple of years ago. Obviously, animation was one of my passions. I wanted to get involved in making 3D movies. Mm-hmm. And we started working on a 3D animated movie. And probably one of the longest-running animated motion pictures in history. It's a sci-fi. It's on the scale of a Star Wars, and I had no idea it was going to take me 13 years to make this movie. And during the course of this process, I obviously wanted to make more films. I couldn't spend my life working on one film. So got involved in live-action movies and decided to pick horror as my genre because horror has the highest return on investment. It's also one of the only genres that doesn't require A-list attachments. To sell to the international market. And so we went and decided we needed to create a really clever story about, I don't want to give away the plot line, but it's basically a bunch of American tourists who arrive in deepest dark Africa and things go horribly wrong, has some really nice pitfalls and twists along the way. And, just good entertainment, for those people who love their thrillers and horrors.
So I'm looking forward to that, actually. I'm going to go and try and catch it at the Labia's Horror Fest this weekend if I can.
Wonderful.
But why? Wonderful. I mean, so do the Stair Kinnikors and the likes of almost called them Metro Rail, New Metro, do they ever pick up local movies like this? I mean,
No, not really. No, not really. Unfortunately, if you make a movie that's more of an international kind of film, they recommend you just sell it to the international market. I'm just being as blunt and as honest as I've experienced, which is sad because how does that encourage other filmmakers to make content that is actually commercially viable?
Hence my question. Absolutely.
Yes. Correct.
The cinematography on all of this, it's all local.
Yes. Every single thing on this film is local.
Wow.
Every single thing. Yeah.
Wow.
So the key is to make it look like it was an international movie. That it looks like a big Hollywood kind of production, which I think we managed to execute quite well.
I watch a lot of movies, Patrick. A lot of them, right?
Yes.
I watch a lot of trailers before I watch movies.
Yes.
It was cleverly done, beautifully shot, and just from an aesthetic and emotionally engaging perspective, a really, really wonderful piece of work. So looking forward to seeing it. And when you've got time, you need to pull into the studios, man. I think, people like you in this world can certainly ignite a fire amongst the youth as well when it comes to, just following in your footsteps.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Patrick. Thank you for joining us. Patrick Garcia there is the director of Hell Trip, and you can catch that at the Labia's Horror Fest this weekend.